So the Philadelphia 76ers beat the Washington Wizards in last night's game. And that's not even the highlight of last night's game. If you want to call it a highlight or the low light of that particular game is when Russell Westbrook was injured as he was going to the locker room. A fan thought it was a great idea. He's really not a fan, it's more of a troll. Thought it was a good idea to pour popcorn on Russell Westbrook because he knew in the back of his mind he wanted a reaction from Russell Westbrook. Luckily, security was there. They de-escalated the incident. They kicked the quote-unquote fan troll out of last night's game, and now that troll is no longer granted access into the stadium or to any Washington Wizards games. And I salute the NBA of doing that. They need to start making more examples of these trolls. And there's a lot of layers to this particular story. The first layer I want to cover and talk about is Russell Westbrook is a magnet for this type of bad behavior of these trolls who disguise themselves as fans. Real fans support the teams. They support the players through the bad and the good. They cheer them when it's felt needed to cheer them, but they boo them when it's time to boo them. Okay, on their performances. Okay, and I feel like that's the right and correct way of doing things because hardcore fans they understand. All right, but unfortunately, you always have a few bad apples that spoil the bunch, and we're going to be talking about these trolls. So, Russell Westbrook, this pattern has always been following Russell Westbrook ever since he played for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I remember there was a series where the fans there talked about Russell Westbrook's mother, his kid, his wife, even himself, trying to insult him. There was one particular fan that spewed racial slurs at Russell Westbrook. And just all types of nasty type of things that's accepted from these fans. And you have to understand fans, all right? You have to understand trolls, all right? There are some trolls out there who are very not successful in life, and the only pleasure they get out of life is trolling other people, because other people out there are doing their thing. They have accomplishments. They have goals. They are very successful. And a lot of trolls envy that. Okay. We all have trolls. I have trolls. Russell Westbrook has trolls. You have trolls. We all have trolls. All right. I can make a 12-minute video, and that video hasn't even been on YouTube for 30 seconds. And then there'll be a troll in the comment section talking about he didn't like none of my points. All right. The video is 12 minutes long and it hasn't been on YouTube for 30 seconds. Okay. It'll be easy for me to engage in that type of behavior from that troll, but I know going in, that's a troll. His whole life, he dedicates his whole life to make sure that he downvotes or say something to get a reaction from me as far as responding. I'm not going to respond to you, fam. I know you're a troll. All right. By the way, shout out to all the people out there who gives me a thumbs up, who do comment in the comment section. I do read everyone's comments. Okay. Good, bad, whatever. All right. I grow from people's criticism of me. Okay. That's how I feel like I'm getting better and better at this. All right. But as far as Russell Westbrook goes, he has to experience this. And at one point of time in the NBA, this was accepted behavior because sports reporters would glorify this as accepted behavior. This is what fans have the right to do this. Okay, that's what a lot of sports journalists would say. Fans have the right to do this because they're the customer. They buy the tickets. They buy the merch. All right. If it wasn't for the fans supporting these leagues financially, these leagues would not be popular. All right. And that was sort of pacified behavior, accepting it. All right. As time went on, and there's not a coincidence. This is not a coincidence when athletes were able to have a platform and voice their concerns of trolls' behavior, fans' behavior. Okay, now athletes have a voice. They have a say in the matter. Wherein back in the day, the reporter dictates the voice of the player, the voice of the team. Now, a lot of these organizations, a lot of these teams, a lot of these leagues, a lot of these athletes, they have their own platform to voice their concerns. All right. So this was accepted back in the day. It's no longer tolerated nor accepted now. Now, when you got guys, when you have players such as Michael Jordan, when you have LeBron James, at one, God rest his soul, Kobe Bean Bryant, the list goes on and on and on of celebrities, athletes. It doesn't matter if they're currently playing or not, voicing their concerns about this matter. And now this matter is in the forefront. The brightest light is shining on this matter. All right. And now, thank God to the commissioner of the NBA as well as the NFL, MLB. This is no longer accepted nor tolerated. All right. And a lot of people experience this on different levels of it. All right. I feel like retail workers, a lot of people don't really give retail workers their props because the thought was the customer is always right. And I know everyone has heard of that term, and that was sort of like the badge of honor for a lot of customers. Okay, I consider myself a customer, but just because I buy merchandise, it does not give me the right to disrespect someone else at their workplace. Okay, it doesn't mean I can throw a hissy fit or go into full-blown Karen mode because I'm not getting my way. Have you ever heard of the term, the customer's always right? No, the customer is never right. Okay. The customer is not always right. All right. I apologize for that, man. Sorry about that. But you understand what I'm saying. And a lot of customers will wear this badge proudly. Now now the spotlight is shined on that, and now a lot of businesses and corporations have to change the way how they do business. Okay, because now employees have a voice, they have a platform. Okay, and now more than ever, this is not tolerated. This is not accepted. If you cannot behave as a grown woman or a grown man, no matter how old you are, then you are no longer welcome in this place of business. All right. And a lot of people are going to call this, well, that just shows that there's a lot of thin-skinned people out there. No, it's not. It's less. It has nothing to do with that. Okay. It just shows how equal we are. Okay, on whatever side of the coin you are. All right. No matter how much money you make, no matter how successful you are or how powerful you are, you still have to respect people at the end of the day. All right. And vice versa. Just because you spend X amount of dollars on whatever, it does not give you the right to disrespect someone. All right. And that's basically, I'm so happy for the NBA of doing this. I wish they can put the fan's name out there and blow him up, blow his social media up, so people can know how much of a jerk or how much of a butthead this fool is. All right. And give him his 12 minutes of fame because that's what he wanted. He wanted to pour popcorn on Russell Westbrook because he wanted his 12 minutes of fame. Right. So we should give it to him. Right. But, just by suspending him, I feel like that's good enough. Using him as an example is good enough as well. All right. So I'm up out of here, guys. I will talk to you guys later. All right. Deuces.